Welcome back to First at 4. We are starting a new segment today on First at 4 called Women to Women. It will focus on the bi-monthly magazine Women to Women, all created right here in mid-Michigan. It centers on connecting with women for good, for fun, for encouragement, and much more. Joining us now are some of the women behind the publication: Debra Collins, publisher and managing editor; Lori Tomlinson, the creative director and publisher; and Taffy Jones, special projects director. Thanks to all of you for coming on the show. Appreciate it. This is exciting. So, Debra, why don't you go ahead and start? Why did you come up with this idea of putting together a magazine?
Well, I originally wanted a print piece to support the women's expos and women's issues that we have been developing for years. And we were in the middle of the biggest recession here and difficult times. And I met partner Lori Tomlinson, and through a conversation we said, you know what, we can do this. And within 6 weeks of our conversation, we developed what we called at that time our first print piece, which now has developed into this magazine that's taking on a life of its own.
And really, what was the motivation behind bringing this out? You were talking earlier, Lori?
Yes, every woman has a story, and we're all going through struggling times with the economy, and we can support each other. There's another woman that has gone through the same things that I'm going through, and by talking about it, inspiring people and cheering them on, it's been a wonderful profile here.
And starting this in the middle of what you say, a recession, I mean, that's a daunting task. But Taffy, you think this is going to succeed?
I think it has succeeded. Yeah. We're 2.5 years strong. We are growing in leaps and bounds. And not only do we have women that love the magazine, but we are starting to get a little bit of a men's following. The articles aren't just for women. They are inspirational articles. We try to be very positive in what we do in the magazine, and we're starting to inspire lots of people, not just women.
Now, you got me hooked. I got to see what this is about. Like we mentioned, this is going to be a regular segment here on ABC 12 News, First at 4. Explain the partnership you have with ABC 12.
We're so excited.
Oh, absolutely. Next month, we have a feature with Angie Hendershot about the joys and the struggles.
She works here.
Yes.
Yes, she does.
She's a gorgeous blonde down the hall.
Yeah.
The joys
Our
of
inspiration.
Yes, absolutely.
And then right now, I think we're going to show a picture here of Dawn Bossy. She's a woman on the cover of the current issue of Women to Women, and will actually join us next week in First at 4. Tell us about her.
She's very impressive. First off, she's an absolutely gorgeous woman who cooks phenomenal. She does trips to Italy, and she was in our latest event, which was Cooking and Comedy, a few weeks ago, and she came in and did some cooking demonstrations for us, and she's just a great inspirational woman that talks about romance in the kitchen.
All right. How can you get a copy of Women to Women?
We're at 400 locations around the county.
Really?
Yeah, we have 40 vendor boxes in strategic locations.
All right. And forgive me, does it cost anything at this point?
Right now it's complimentary.
Complimentary, but that could possibly change down the line?
You can subscribe to the magazine.
You can subscribe to the magazine, but I mean,
if you want it to come to your doorstep, you subscribe. It's $19.95, and it will come right to your doorstep, which a lot of people prefer. But you can also get it around town as well.
Well, this sounds fascinating. Boy, but best of luck to you. It's got to be a daunting challenge, but at the same time,
so much fun.
You must have something in you to say, hey, I think this is going to succeed.
It really hasn't been daunting at all up to this point. We've really enjoyed it. So.
Okay, all right. Thanks so much again to all of you for coming there. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And again, next Thursday, we'll talk with Dawn Bossy right here live on First at 4. For more information about Women to Women magazine, we posted a link for you under the See It on TV tab on abc12.com. Again, thanks to all. How do you like your job? There is a new